Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm very good, thank you. Okay, let me just write the time quickly. Okay, let me see. First, I need to review the last lesson. Let me just find it quickly. Where is 17 now? Yeah. Okay, we're just going to review part 2. So I'm just going to ask you, and then you're just going to talk to me. I'm not going to write anything, and then we will move on, and then I will write with you. Okay. So can you describe the neighborhood you lived in when you were a child? You should say where your town or city, or where in your town or city the neighborhood was, what kind of people lived there, what it was like to live in this neighborhood, and explain whether you would like to live in this neighborhood in the future. Oh,
There.
okay, what I'm going to do when you're speaking, I'm going to time you to see how long you speak for, because I want you to speak for 2 minutes. Okay. When you're ready, you can start. I don't.
Lên cùng kinh.
Okay, describe the neighborhood you lived in when you were a child. Remember yesterday when you said, are still currently living in this neighborhood?
Yeah. Um.
Okay, you know what we can do here? Let me try and find. No, give me 1 minute. I'm going to find it for you. I think it's this one. Where is it now? No. Okay, I'm going to open it so we can read it. We'll read it again and then I'll take it away. Whenever it opens. Why? Okay. Okay, do you remember when we did this yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you can read it for me first, and then I'm going to take it away and ask you again.
I'm currently still living in the neighborhood that I stayed in when I was a younger child. I have been living here since I was born. My neighborhood is in big city, Nghệ An province, in Vietnam. The people that live in my neighborhood are very friendly and happy. It is a busy and noisy street where people are always talking or meeting. I have good relationship with most of my neighbors. This had been fantastic living in this neighborhood
Fan
because
fantastic. Fantastic.
fantastic living in this neighborhood because I can easily walk to the park or the shop. It is very safe and I feel comfortable here. I would definitely like to stay in this neighborhood when I am older with my own family. It is very peaceful and provide a fresh environment. I have lived here uh, here my whole life and don't have plans to live anywhere else.
Anywhere else. Okay. Do you want to read it again or do you think you can remember?
Can I read it again?
Yes, of course you can.
I'm currently still living in the neighborhood that I stay in when I was young. I have been living here since I was born. My neighborhood is in Vinh City, Nghệ An province in Vietnam. The people that live in my neighborhood are very friendly and happy. It is a busy and noisy street where people are always talking or meeting. I have good relationship with most of my neighbors. Uh, it has been fantastic living in this neighborhood because I can easily walk to the park or the shops. It is very safe and I feel comfortable here. I would definitely like to stay in this neighborhood when I'm older with my own family. It is very peaceful and provides a fresh environment. I have lived uh, I have lived here my whole life and don't have plans to live anywhere else.
Okay. Do you understand all the words I see? Is there any words you don't understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. I just want you to talk for a long time. Okay, you can try and remember. Um, okay. Describe the neighborhood you lived in when you were a child.
Uh, I'm currently still living in the neighborhood that I stay in when I was younger child. I have been living here since I was born. The neighborhood is in province in Vietnam. Uh, the people that live in my neighborhood are very friendly and happy to um, this is a busy and noisy street where people are always talking and meeting.
Good.
Uh, and I have a good relationship with my neighbors. Uh,
Good. Very good. Okay. What was it like to live in this neighborhood?
uh, I I like to living in neighborhood. because my neighborhood is
Is it safe to live there?
yeah, it's safe to live there, and it easily to walk to the park or the shops. Uh,
Would you like to live anywhere? Would you like to live there in the future?
uh, uh, my neighborhood is very peaceful and it provides a fresh environment. I have lived here my whole life with my family, and I don't have uh, a chance to go anywhere else.
Very good. Well done, I see. Okay, you can just read over it again and then you can try and remember, but you did very well. Okay, good job. Let's go. Now we're going to do some more speaking. I'm going to do part 1, just this page, part 1, then we'll go to part 2 and 3. Okay. For these sentences, I want at least 3, for these questions, I want at least 3 sentences for the answer. Okay. So what is the weather like where you live? So today, what is the weather like?
Uh, Today, the weather is sunny and hot.
Okay. Today, the weather is sunny and hot. There's one sentence.
Um,
Okay. And so then tell me about yesterday. Was yesterday also sunny and hot?
yeah,
Um, okay. Was it sunny and hot the whole week?
yeah.
Today, the weather is sunny and hot. Okay. Another sentence. It has been very hot in my city this whole week. Okay, 2 sentences. I need one more. What is the season in your country?
Uh, Summer.
Summer, okay. We can expect this weather because it is summer. 3 sentences. Okay. You understand? I see. I want to hear lots of speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the weather like where you live?
Today, the weather is sunny and hot. It has been very hot in my city this whole week. We can expect this weather because it is summer.
Expect this weather because it is summer. Okay. Do you prefer cold or hot weather?
Um, I prefer cold weather uh and hot weather because uh
Cold
and
weather to hot weather. Okay,
because in winter I can wear a lot of beautiful clothes and that make uh my body warm. Uh,
okay,
and I feel comfortable when I uh, dress uh, a lot. Dress,
when I dress in winter clothes.
yeah.
There we go. Good. That's all. I want to hear long answers. Okay. Um, let me just fix my typing here. Okay, very nice. Do you prefer dry or wet weather? So do you like it when it's sunny and hot, or do you like it when it's raining, when it's wet?
I prefer dry. Because if the weather is wet, that is uh is my clothes is
And all your
that
clothes get wet?
yeah, and make uh that's make me feel uncomfortable.
Um, okay, and you can't go outside.
Uh,
Also, if it is raining, I have to stay indoors. I can't go outside. Okay. Let me just see. Then. Okay, let's do the next one. Are you in the habit of checking the weather forecast? When or how often? So, when you wake up in the morning, do you look on your phone or on the TV to see what the weather is going to do before you get dressed?
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to say yes, I often.
Yes. I often checking the weather forecast. Um,
Do you do it in the morning when you wake up or before you go to sleep?
uh, before I go to sleep.
Okay. So that I know what the weather will be the next day. Okay. Why do you do this? Why?
Mm, because I need to uh I need to checking the weather forecast for the new day because the next day is that I have many things to do.
Okay.
Uh, so I have to check the weather forecast.
And what to wear? Okay, good. Would you like to visit other cities that have different climates from where you live? Like maybe would you like to go and see the snow?
Um, yeah, I like to visit other cities uh, to see some things that are like different uh, from from my city.
Okay, for example, snow or hurricane or something like that.
Yeah, that that uh, snow at the new city that I haven't gone yet. Um,
Okay, you can say I would like to go somewhere where it snows so I can um, see it in person. Okay, not just on the TV. Is that right?
yes,
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to ask you all the questions. You're going to just read it for me. What is the weather like where you live?
today the weather is sunny and hot. It has been very hot in my cities this whole week. We can expect this weather because it's summer.
Do you prefer cold or hot weather?
I prefer cold weather to hot weather because in winter I can wear a lot of beautiful clothes. I feel comfortable.
Close.
Clothes. I feel comfortable and warm when I dress in winter clothes.
Okay. Do you prefer dry or wet weather?
I prefer dry weather because if the weather is wet and rainy, I can get cold and all my clothes get wet. Then I feel uncomfortable. Also, it is raining. I have to stay indoors. I can't go outside.
Okay. Are you in the habit of checking weather forecast? When or how often?
Yes, I often check the
Uh,
weather
forecast.
forecast
So let me. Okay,
before I go
forecast.
so that I know what the weather will be the next day. This way I know what I can do and what I should wear.
Okay. Would you like to visit other cities that have different climates from where you live?
Yes, I would like to visit our city, maybe maybe see some weather that I don't experience in my cities. For example, snows. I would like to go somewhere where snows so I can see it in person, not just on not not just on TV.
Okay. Are you happy? Do you understand everything I see? Is there any words you
Yeah,
don't understand? Okay. I'm going to move on.
understand.
Um, let's see what time. Okay. Let's go and do one of the topic twos and then we will come back. Or part two. I think it's page 15. Okay. Describe a sport you enjoyed watching. Okay, so it's a sport that you enjoyed watching, not playing. You should say what sports programs do you like to watch when you watch it? Uh, okay, I think this is supposed to be when you watch it. Who do you watch it with? And explain why you like watching it. So this is a different, this is the next line. Okay. Describe a sport you enjoy watching. What sports programs do you like watching? Do you like to watch any sport? Like maybe athletics or swimming or basketball?
Mm, the sport program that I like to watch, is football.
Is? I don't hear you.
Football.
Football. Okay. Um, I find I find this type of sport interesting because
Uh, because that
okay, it is a team sport. It is a team sport and they have many famous players.
yeah,
Okay,
and
I prefer Watching football. 2. What sport do you not like to watch?
Uh, Boxing.
Okay. Okay, good. Now let's look at the next one. When do you watch it? How often?
Um, I watch it once a month.
Okay, let's say when they are playing in an important game for my country. Okay, and who do you watch with?
I watch my dad.
Okay, that's the next question. Let's see. I usually watch. Do they play in the daytime or in the nighttime? Is it on a Saturday? When do they play?
And they uh I think they play on Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. When let's say when there is an important game for my country. Okay, I like to support and know. Okay, you watch with your dad. My dad likes. Okay. Okay. My dad likes watching football, so I usually watch the games with him. He tells me the rules and we spend time together. This is interesting for me to learn about a sport by watching it. Okay, let's say it. Okay, explain why you like watching football.
I feel football very interesting and that I feel exciting when the fall football program start and that the famous player play very good, very well.
Okay, and I feel excited when okay, the atmosphere is um, okay, atmosphere. I like watching football because it is interesting and I feel excited when the game starts and the players are in good shape and do well on the field. The atmosphere creates a happy mood. Okay, let's read it, Icy.
A sport program that I like to watch is football. I find this type of sport interesting because it is a team sport and they have many. I prefer watching football to watching boxing. I usually watch football once a month on the on a Sunday when there's an important game for my country. I like to support our players and know the end score of the games. My dad like watching football, so I usually watch the games with him. He tells me the rules and we spend time together. It's interesting for me to learn about sport by watching it. I like watching football because it is interesting and I feel excited when the game starts and the players are in good shape and do well on the field. The atmosphere creates a happy mood.
Okay. Okay, are there any words you don't understand?
No,
Okay. Okay, let's move on to part 3. I have saved that for you. Which sport do you think most people like to do?
in my opinion, I think that uh, most people like to play badminton.
Okay. It is very popular. Okay. I think that most people like to play badminton in my country. It's a very popular game amongst young and old people. Gonna need another sentence.
Personally, that I very uh
I
very
really,
like I
really
really like I really like this sport.
and
Um
play it often.
uh that furthermore I think it's to play easy to play and
Uh,
this sport is the uh place that some girls play the most.
okay, let's put that over here. Amongst young and old people, especially the women, especially women. Okay, good, very good. Do children need exercise? Do you think that children need exercise?
Uh, yes, I think that exercise is very good for children because exercise is also good for our health and uh, body.
Uh, okay, children have a lot of energy that they need to use. Okay, let's do one more sentence.
Uh, um, if you do exercise every day and get up early that you can have a healthy body.
Okay. Let's say they should live a healthy life. Okay. Let's read these ones and then we will come back to our next meeting. Which sport do you think most people like to do? Number one.
I think that most people like to play badminton in my country. It is a very popular game among young and old people, especially women. Personally, I really like this sport. This sport. I think it is easy to play and I play it often. Yes, I think that exercise is very good for children because it helps keep them healthy and
Their
their body
body.
fit.
Yes.
Children have a lot of energy that they need to use. If they get up early to every day, they should.
Sorry, not do. If they get up early and do exercise every day, they
Uh,
should live.
every day they should live a healthy life.
Okay, good. Okay, let's come back for the next meeting, and then we can finish.